All right, what is up, guys? This is like dead ass my third time making this video. I tried using OBS Studio. I don't know if you guys ever used it's like a software platform to record, and low key it just wasn't recording my screen. So I couldn't tell if it had better audio and visuals and FPS. So um, we're just gonna have to use this one until I figure it out. But I was running late on time, so I'm just gonna record it on this, so I can get a video out for y'all today. So what did I do on Friday? Because as you guys maybe can tell, I do not have the same account as um, last time. Why? Because I blew it. And why did I blow it? Because undisciplined and very emotional. So, what was I thinking on Friday, and why did I blow it? So, let's first mark out our time frames. So we got Jesus Christ. Yeah, this fucking Friday was insane. Like I don't even know what to say. That was crazy. Okay, so what did we do on Friday? I mean, basically what I was looking for on Friday, and I was straight on Nasdaq. I was just looking at that so I could talk about something else. But basically, what I was looking for on Friday was looking out to take out all time highs right here, right? So I was like, yeah, we're taking out all time highs. That's where my bias was, and we had my bias was to take out. So I wasn't gonna like my bias was to take all time highs and then short, right? So we didn't touch all time highs. So I didn't short up. I didn't short anywhere right here. Um, I didn't take a trade. So I was looking for a reversal off of this, or I was looking for manipulation off of. I would call this consolidation. So that's what I was gonna say. So boom, bam. But I thought I was gonna go like up here and then fall, like at least sweep this area of liquidity. It swept right here, so I guess we could say that, but it just wasn't what I was really looking for. But so that's why I didn't take a trade off of that immediately. So, but we did form this SMT that I wasn't aware of. So I'm gonna show you what you guys should have done on the other day, because when I was going back on this, it was pretty fucking blatantly obvious. Okay, so Nasdaq formed higher high, ES. What did it do? Formed a was freaking like that. Okay, so Thursday's high. ES was lagging behind. Nasdaq effort took out this hourly liquidity over here that I marked out. So what could we expect? We're expecting ES to fall, right? So ES, I'm still not trading on ES, so but I'm trading on Nasdaq. Started to come back around here. I started looking at the markets again around here because I was in class during this time right here. Because I'm usually looking to take my trades around. My trading times are usually around from 9:50 to 12, and then after that, if I can find anything from like 2 to no, not 2, but from like 3 to 3 to like 3:30, I'm gonna take it, right? Only if it's an A plus setup and I know it's gonna like, because usually what I found, it's like at the end of the day, it's targeting some form of liquidity right before it closes most of the time, and it's just like it could be something so small. So that's usually what I'm targeting, right? Anyway, so my bias was what's it called? Was bearish, right? But we did take out London session highs and this area of liquidity. So honestly, I should have been paying. I wasn't paying attention at this time, but I should have been like more like, okay, yes, like I need to take that right now. But again, I wasn't. So I mean, we're learning. That's just something I haven't been. I haven't really been using SMT divergence as much as I should. I like to keep it a little more simple, but this is like a simple ass confluence that I think all of you guys should be using if you guys aren't already, and it's going to be something I'm going to be incorporating more. So we're going to be using that a little bit more as a confluence, okay? So what could we have targeted when we were coming down? Because you guys know me. You guys know how I like to trade. I like to find a retrace up. So what was I looking for during this time? I was looking for a retrace into equilibrium, right? Into a fair value gap. Which would have been perfect right here. Oh my god. Right here. And we would have filled this teeny little it respected it to the T. So like dead ass, I don't know if it could have respected it anymore. Like I have to like look how much I have to like widen this shit. We still had some little room to breathe, right? So, it fit everything, and then I would have seen a breaking structure right here, entered. Where should I have set my stop loss? Again, guys, this is what I should have done. I'll show you what I actually did, right? So, breaking structure right here, right? Yeah. What would have I target? Where I would have put my stop loss? Just above this relative high, right? Okay. Where would I have targeted? So when I was marking out stuff on that day, we did have. Whoa, whoops, guys. We'll get to that later. What would I have targeted? Okay, we had this early level liquidity. Let's not mark that as. All right, guys. Also to let you guys know what my lines mean. I'll get back to that when I'm marking out what I could have taken today when we were recapping. Okay, so we had these hourly lows. What I also like to do is check out last week lows or the previous week lows, which would have been right there, and then we had another low that was just a relative low, right? So we had that. We had daily lows. Right there, right there, right there. Didn't touch this one. And then, yeah, so where could it be targeted? All three of these places, right? So we're going to have TP1 gets hit, TP2 gets hit, TP3 gets hit. So would have been a very, very successful trade, very A+ setup. But that's not what we did, right? Because we're undisciplined and we're human and we make mistakes and we learn from them and never do them again, right? So the most important thing to learn when trading is you make one mistake, never do that shit again. So what did we do? I was up 500 on the day, either way, right? Because I somehow won trades because I was trading off of continuation, right? So I was on the 1 minute and I got, what did I get? It would have been somewhere around here. I think I traded, yeah, it was like, I'm pretty damn sure it was like right here. And I traded all the way down to like right here. Right? So that one on the day, I was up 500. And what didn't I do what I did the day before? I set my lockout the day before. I did not set my lockout on Friday, which caused me to be like, oh shit, I'm him. Like, I won on the day, let me win a little bit more. You know, I'm trying to pass this funded before the end of next week. You know, like just being super fast with it for no reason. So I traded more and like traded at like the worst fucking time that I could have. Literally from one. So I traded this. Yeah. Like I traded this. So very, very, very choppy movement that I was in. So it just wasn't ideal for me to be doing that. It was like all throughout here. So who do I have to, oh my god. Who do I have to blame for that? Myself and only myself. And yeah, so we blew the funded. And I had multiple chances not to blow it. Like I lost like 200, so I was up 300, then I lost like 400, so I was down 100, and then I lost 400 again or something, so I was down like 400, and then I won like a $600 trade, and then I just kept on losing after that, and you guys get it. So, and then I just ended up blowing it. So what are we gonna do better on this account? So I have a daily trade lockout limit, so I use that, and I locked myself out of the day once I got my piece of the pie. And that can be a moldy piece of pie, or that can be a good piece of pie. Today we got moldy pie. So wasn't a good day trading. What did I do wrong, and how can I improve? So let's go right here. What was I thinking? I don't know. I have not made this mistake yet. So I'll let you guys know what happened today when I was trading and how can we improve on the day. So, usually I don't trade. Well, my first video up here is trading Asia session. So, I like to trade Asia session when I think I can find like a little scalp trade. It has to be like an A+ setup, like what I exactly do most of the time. So that's what I'm looking for, right? So I traded, dude. It's hard for me to be transparent with you guys because, like, I know what I'm doing wrong, and me not being one thing that's holding me back is that, like, when I'm like on here and I'm trading with y'all's, like, I have to follow my plan, or else I know you guys are gonna be like, damn, this dude is ass at trading. He's a quit. He sucks, which is exactly what happened yesterday. So, what happened yesterday? Let's just go through the Pionelski. Down 249, won 3 out of my 5 trades, but I did end up losing more than I won, as you guys can tell. So, what did I do coming into Asia Market Open? Okay, so we caught a long up here, first one of the day, and I was kind of just hoping to like be done with it, but I saw this relative high right here that I was targeting, and I really wanted to hit it, which we did. But so what did we do? What happened? How did I lose this trade? Let's check. Okay. So basically what I fucking did is I deadass entered like right here, right? And I got stopped out right here by a fucking tick, you know what I'm saying? So, this was my position, and I should have waited for my confluences, but I didn't because I was in a rush. Where was I going to? My friend's house. So I wasn't trying to trade with my friends around. So what did I do? I traded. I tried to trade like in 2 minutes. And what did that cause me to do? Well, I've never made this mistake before, but I put my trade in like at 758. And once I did that, market open. And I was like, for a second, I was like, damn, this candle is like low key, like, it's very like volume, like it's got hell volume. Why is it moving like right here? Like this one, it went boom. I was like, oh shit. and went boom, and I was like, oh shit, and then it stopped me out. I actually didn't place my stop loss right there. I placed it, what the hell, at the bottom of this fair value gap because I did not want to get inversed, but we did. So looking for a 2.7 RR, and we did not hit. So that was a tough loss for the other day because we did just get stopped out by a little bit. But what could we have done instead of just trading? Because I was feeding for a trade, we could have waited for my confluences. What would that have been? Would have been what would have that been? That would have been my equilibrium fair value gap. So did we hit equilibrium? Yes. Did we hit my fair value gap? No. Should we have taken the trade? No. This isn't, I like to call it inverse when it fully closes out. I think for me, I feel like I have a lot of intuition to where I can tell whether it can the inverse is going to shoot up or skyrocket down. So, but, usually when there's another area of fair value gap right here, I'm looking to also target that after inversing this one right here. Inverse, I feel like you have to close fully, but anyway, we did not touch this one, so no trade should have been taken, and I should have just not been red on the day, but guess what, we are. But what else could have done? We could have taken this trade right here, literally 2 seconds after. All right, respected this fair value gap. No, there's no fair value gap. Okay, so, but maybe just shouldn't have taken a trade on the day. That's literally the lesson that should be coming out of this. So, yeah, tough loss. Wasn't really happy with myself last night, but I had to set up more rules, like daily trade limit. So I locked myself out because I was down 500, and then I won myself back up because when I entered right here, it literally, so you see how I had it right here, but it took me out all the way down here too. So it also caused me to risk more than I was risking. So that was a bummer, but what can we do about it? We can only learn. So that's what we did. So coming into this market, I was very locked out for the day, and it's Columbus Day, National Bank Holiday. So realistically, would I have traded today? I don't think so. I don't think it would have been smart. Just as you guys can tell, just very versatile, and just not a lot of volume, and that just isn't great trading conditions. I bet for some of you guys, maybe this is perfect. I know a lot of people that sometimes they don't like trading super fucking volume, voluminous days. I don't know why, but that's just what they do. So maybe you guys could have scalped you guys is way up right here to take out London session highs. But what are we looking for right now after London session highs? Or what did market do today? Let's just check. So we had London session lows, London session highs. Okay, so consolidating, blah, 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 blah. What do we get? Manipulation all the way down here, right? We took out London session lows right here. And so what are we looking for? We're looking for up. So what can we expect from NQ if we see manipulation down towards on London session? We expect a reversal. Okay, so what are we looking for? We're bullish on the day. That's our daily profile for the day. So we're bullish. So what are we doing? We are looking for a trade up. So what would that have consisted of? So we would have been right here. I'm not trading pre-market. So we have this. So market opens. We come all the way down here. We take out London session highs. London session lows, and we fucking boom. We pump, and we did not take out. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me, guys. Excuse me, guys. Okay. Wow, those smelled rancid. We did not take out London highs yet. We also came all the way back down. So would I have taken this trade? No, because why? Honestly, you really could have. It wouldn't have been like terrible to say that you could have marked it right here, because you know that market's gonna want to reverse back up after I had the manipulation, and now you're looking for reversals, and it just took out London session low. So honestly, I bet people took this trade today. I wasn't really watching too much if other people took trades today, so you could have. It also tapped into equilibrium right here, so tapped into EQ right here. And what else did it tap into that maybe people got stopped out on because they're just trading? It literally went into right here, went into this order block, and this is not a bad trade, guys. This is just unlucky. This is just the market just giving it to you. Like, I could see myself taking this trade. Where would I have put it? I would have waited till it break a structure. So like right here, targeted on session highs with this right here. Well, put this at a bottom of a Fibonacci gap that I want to see get reversed. So like right here. So 1.4 RR, 1.14 RR. And we would have not hit TP, would have got stopped out immediately, damn near. So not a bad setup, just didn't go the way. So so I usually like to wait for my fair value gap anyway. It's literally back tested it a bajillion times. If you don't follow it to a T, you're not going to win. But I've back tested it. It literally has like an 80% win rate. So maybe I'll do a little back testing video tonight. So teach you guys how I journal my trades and just how I trade on backtest and what platforms I use. So, but what do we do right now? So we had that order block and we had that equilibrium it dipped into. So would have entered in right here. Would have been stopped out, but I'm not taking that trade because I like my fair value gap plus equilibrium, right? But honestly, I just don't really see a trade in here that I could have taken. Yeah. Nothing. Maybe only thing I see myself taking right here is that is this trade coming to market open. So that's what I see myself taking on a day like this, but we're not trading on days like this anyway. So yeah, but we back tested it, see what we could have done, what we could have done, see if my strategy would have been good on today or it wouldn't have. So you guys I bet a lot of people use just solely a fair value gap for confluence, and it's not a bad confluence at all by itself. It's actually very good. I just like to be I like to just have more than one because I like to be a little bit more safe with my win rate. So tapped into it, break structure right here, we keep targeted, TP1, TP2, or you're putting the bottom of your stop loss right here because you don't want to get inverted. So what could have been another great trade to take today? Literally this one right here. This would have been an awesome trade to take because it hit both TPs. Honestly, I wouldn't have targeted right here just because not very high. So yeah, definitely should have targeted 11 session highs right here and got a nice little 1.2. So overall, you could have seen a couple trades to take throughout the day. Would I have taken any of them today? Or did I take any of them today? No. I took some last night, lost. So yeah, that's what I've seen today. And I'll be looking to trade in ASIN session tonight, I think. So if I find any A+ setups, just know I'll be pumping out another video. Guys, it's just a pen. Like, not like that, but it's like kind of a pen. So just thank you guys so much for watching. I don't think anyone's viewed my videos yet, but you know, this whole series of me is just for kids like me right now, because I fully believe in my ability to use my discipline and use my high A+ setups and my ability to read the market, because I'm still learning. But guys, I just trust myself. I believe in myself that much, to the point to where I think I will be profitable. I know I'm going to be profitable. It sounds crazy right now, but if you guys are embarrassed to say that online or to your friends or to your family, then this just really isn't meant for you, because it's hard to I wouldn't say like make it known either to the entire fucking world that you're trading. Like, just don't like be bragging about trading. Don't be like, yo, I'm fucking trading, I'm gonna make so much fucking money. Like, don't be like that guy either. Those guys get so fucking annoying, right? Because usually when you're that guy, you also have like, you feel like you have an obligation to make so much money, and that causes to overtrade, to get greedy, because you think people are going to be like, oh yeah, oh, fuck, that dude's not trading right, and he's not going to ever make it out, start talking shit. And usually a lot of people can deal with it. For me, I could really care less if people say that shit to me, but definitely it can affect a lot of people. And if you're one of those guys that you know it's going to affect, just keep it to yourself. You don't need to tell the entire world about it. I'm setting up this YouTube account just so I can track my progress, you know. I've already tracked my progress through this, but I think having video evidence of me being right now, starting from the beginning, hopefully what I'm trying to do is just come in like 6 months time when I've been consistently profitable for months, that maybe I can inspire some people like me that I was in their state, low in funded accounts, not using my right discipline or right confluences, and just trying to help that person, because I was there once. I felt very lost, you know. Crashed my car, down fucking zero money. I've spent like 400 on fundeds, and because I've passed one, so the only thing I've spent like 400 divided by 50 was at like 8. So one thing I've spent like, actually, I don't know how many funded accounts I've bought, but I have passed one. Like, I passed one my first time buying a funded, then immediately blew it, then have been blowing since. Pause. What? Like, been blowing funded accounts since. So I felt very lost the past couple of weeks, just trying to figure myself out. Learning that, just focusing on what's important to you, and how to improve on this journey that is not just about trading. Yeah, just self-improving, building confidence in yourself, helping kids build confidence. Like, this is supposed to help kids build confidence for themselves, you know? So that's what I'm trying to do for you guys right now. But thank you guys so much for watching. Okay, wait, how about, no, let's go. I'll go through the next video. Go through my settings for my like all my lines and shit, in case you guys want to know, in case you guys are looking to do it. So yeah, and then also update you guys and post if I take a trade during Asia tonight. So yeah, all right, love y'all boys, peace, see you guys in the next one.